Sanskrit, a primary sacred language of Hinduism, a philosophical language in Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. The language which has given birth to so many Upanishads, Vedas, powerful mantras, mathematical and scientific formulas, a language of God, Sanskrit. A number of great works of eternal values like Mahabharata, Ramayana, Darshana, Purana, and equally valuable poetic and dramatic works of Kalidasa, Magha, Bhairavi, and many others were written in Sanskrit language. Besides the great sciences indispensable to the life and the progress of humanity like astrology, astronomy, physical science, medicine, architecture, and many other branches of knowledge for the first time written in Sanskrit alone. We really feel proud to say that our ancestors have done all this in Sanskrit thousands of years ago. They have described the whole universe by using this language. We really feel proud when other countries like Britain, Sanskrit is added as a subject in their primary school. We really feel proud when their kids chant Sanskrit mantras in their school ceremonies or functions. Feel proud when others do something in this language. They are so mesmerized by this language that they use it everywhere in their everyday life, like tattoos, movies, serials, in their language, everywhere. Now the question comes, what do we Indians do for or by this language in our own life and in our own country? Sanskrit is on verge of extinction in India. Our language, our mother language is dying and we are just letting it die. Today our English speaker is considered more civilized person than a Hindi or Sanskrit speaker. This is what we have become. Sanskrit is not part of our schooling anymore. Sanskrit is not part of our life. Sanskrit is not part of our language. That is a shame. A language that has given so much to this world is dying in its own country and we are just letting it die. That is a shame. We have adopted Western culture so much that in some part of India, English is their second language. And we are taught that this particular state has 100% literacy rate. Why? Because they speak English, which has nothing to do with our Sanskrit or Hindi language. That is a shame. Many East European countries and European countries have adopted Western culture. They dress like Western, they eat like Western, they dance like Western, but they haven't left their mother tongue, mother language. They still love to write, speak and listen in their own language. They haven't adopted English language yet. It doesn't mean that they are uneducated people. They are good in technologies, good in inventions, good in sports, in everything. And they use the same language what we use. Most of the people watching this video don't know that in countries from Yugoslavia and in Russia, a common language is used, which is so similar to our language that almost third word that comes out of their mouth is from Sanskrit. I came to know about this in the beginning of this year when I was planning to travel around Eastern Europe. And before traveling, I thought to learn some words and meaning of their language so that it's easier for me to find their places, read road signs, food types, etc. And when I was learning this, I realized that these words were from Sanskrit. As I have learned Sanskrit, that's why I immediately noticed it. The style of writing their language is similar to our Sanskrit. Their countings are 75% similar to our Sanskrit language. There are so many similarities that it's hard to believe in first sight. As we don't speak Sanskrit and their way of pronunciation is different, that's why we couldn't ever find that their language and our language are identical. So as a proof, let's have a look here. In our Sanskrit, our countings are something like this: eka, dvi, tri, chatur, panch, ses, sapt, ast, nav, and das. So now let's have a look in their language. How do they say? Eda, dvi, tri, chitri, pit, sest, sedam, osam, divit, deset. Also, the style of making a sentence in their language is similar to Sanskrit. Here I am going to focus on Serbian and Croatian language. In Sanskrit, if I have to say I go, how am I going to say that? I'm going to say gacchami. Gacha means to go, me means I. So I is represented by me. So gacha plus me, I go. So if I have to speak the same thing in Serbian or Croatian language, I'm going to say idem. Ide means to go, ma means I. So ide plus ma, idem. In our language we say me for I. In their language they use ma for I. Second, if in Sanskrit I have to say you go, so how I'm going to say that? I'm going to say gachasi. So gacha means to go, si means you. So gacha plus si, you go. In Serbian and Croatian language, I'm going to say ideš. So ide means to go, šo means you. So ide plus šo, ideš, you go. We use si in the end, they use šo in the end. The only difference is I. Now the third again, if I have to say we go in Sanskrit, how I'm gonna say that? I'm gonna say gachama. So gacha means to go and ma means we. So gacha plus ma, gachama, we go. In Serbian and in Croatian language, how I'm gonna say that? I'm gonna say idemo. So ide means to go, mo means we. So ide plus mo, idemo, we go. We say mo, they use mo, which is almost the same pronunciation. At the end of this video, I have given some words from Sanskrit and their language to show more similarities between our languages. Sanskrit is our language. Sanskrit is our culture. Sanskrit is our identity. Let's not just feel proud what our ancestors have given to us and to this world, but also learn it. Let's keep this language alive. Let's keep Sanskrit alive.